It's never comfortable for Jewish people. It's a murderous life if you're Jewish. It's always a murderous life. That's why I came here, because I know over here it's warm now, and I notice when it's warm, it's still cold for the Jews. It could be 78 degrees, and the wife is still following him around. Button up, please, button up. But it's 78, but you have a non-button. You'll catch a cold here, button here, button there, button there. Every time you see a Jew, he's walking around buttoning, and a wife is hot. Button up! I've walked somebody else. It's not easy to be married to a Jewish woman. I don't want to pick on them. There's a lot of decent Jewish wives, but they're not in this country. How come you're a genius before you marry a woman? You're always a genius. She's brilliant. He's brilliant. Before they marry you, they want to make sure they manipulate you into a marriage. So everything you say is brilliant, fantastic. You say hello, boy, beautiful. I'm so clever, so brilliant. As soon as she marries you, you schmuck. You become the biggest schmuck that ever lived 10 minutes later. No matter what you say, you're making a fool out of yourself. There's no such thing as a making sense once you get married. You become a total schmuck, and that's it. How come every place he goes, people respect him as a genius? Every Jew is at least a partner in every business. How you do so, how you do so. Everybody, you can't get over it. And the wife, when is a butts, and that's it. He can make him $40 million a year. You know what you'll say? 40 million. That's because he don't listen to me. Once you get married, there's nothing you could say that's right. Nothing you could say everything a Jewish husband. The man is a schmuck, he's making a schmuck out of himself, and that's it. That's it, bastards. I could have married an intelligent person. I don't know what I'm doing with this man. You know why this happens? Because marriage in general is a stupid idea. It's not nice to say that to people, because most people think it's a wonderful thing to be married. The progression of life leads to marriage, and once you're married, you're a happy person. And if marriage is such a wonderful thing, I'd like to know one question. Could you anybody answer this question? How come when you ask anybody if they're happily married, they can't even answer you? Hello? And if they answer you, everybody gives you the same answers. Ask anybody, are you happily married? And everybody tells you the same thing. Who knows? Then every schmuck becomes a philosopher. What is happiness? Does anybody know? You might think you're happy. Does that mean you're really happy? Maybe I am happy. Do I look happy? It's up to you. People say I am. I might be. Is your wife happy? I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in 9 years. I can't tell. Most of the time, if you ask people if they're happily married, they don't answer you at all. They give you a number. They give you a number. They don't even know they're doing it. You ask anybody, are you happily married? And you get a number every time. Say to anybody, are you happily married? 29 years. Only a marriage and a prison sentence gets a number. What the hell has a number got to do with the question? If you had said to somebody, are you happy with your refrigerator? 12 years. And no matter how miserable people are in their own marriage, they can't wait to wish it on their children. They're always pushing them to get married. Not so much when they're 20. When they're 20, they're still particular. They want the daughter to marry only a certain type of person. Should be a tall Jew with a Brazilian accent. He shouldn't have a hernia. He should have perfect skin. He should walk like this. Everything should be perfect. You ever see what happens if, God forbid, she's 35 and she's still single? Now they don't care who shows up. As soon as the door opens, thank God, perfect, perfect. That's the guy we were looking for, thank God. He's working for a living. Who cares if he's working? Is he living close enough? You ever see how people are particular religion? People are particular about religion very often. There's a lot of Jewish people. Maybe it's not as much true today, but even today, there's plenty of Jewish people who would say to you that if my daughter marries a Gentile, I'll kill myself. My father will kill my mother, I'll kill my brother, we'll kill each other. Everybody will be dead. Who's going to come to the wedding? I don't know. That's what happens when she's 45. You ever see what happens when she's 40? What's wrong with a Gentile? Gentiles are nice people too. They're going together, they'll learn to each other, they'll have a relationship, they'll grow together, they'll appreciate it. You ever see what happens when she's 45? Now they only want to know one thing. Same sex or the opposite sex? You ever see what happens when she's 50? Color is good too. Who says everybody has to have one color? Furniture comes in different colors. More colors are better. They'll have more colorful children. Now, if the daughter complains, no matter what she complains about, it's not important. She can say anything. I don't even like him. What do you think? I like your father that much? You make the best of it. But he doesn't appeal to me sexually. So what? You'll have more time for shopping. You don't find that funny either?